have quite a few new faces around here, so get ready with me while I reintroduce myself and give you some fun facts about me. So let's get the basics down. I'm 22 years old and I graduated from college in May. I got 2 degrees, one in behavioral health science and one in psychology. I was fully accepted to grad school to become a therapist when I decided actually I'm gonna do reselling full time. So I started reselling 4 years ago in college to like make some extra money on the side, but it wasn't until my senior year of college when I realized I could actually make a full-time income off this. So right around that realization is right when I started making TikTok, so about 6 months ago. But a lot of you guys already knew that, so let's get into the more fun facts. I'm an only child and growing up it was just my dad and I. A not so fun fact, but like kind of important to my life is that my mom passed away when I was in kindergarten. It happened so long ago that of course since then I've like learned to live with that. But that helps give context into a lot of the reasons I am the way that I am and the way that I live my life now. Another fun fact is that whenever I talk about something that makes me uncomfortable, my neck gets super red. I was super involved in high school. I played softball all year round and I did basketball for a little while and I also did field hockey for a little while. I played travel softball like my entire life growing up. Let me do my brows quick. Like I said, I played travel softball, but I obviously played for my school too. I was not very good. I was a right fielder. I could hit sometimes, but like really not that good. But my school was known for softball and so I won a state championship, but like really didn't contribute much. That was definitely a cool experience and something I'll never forget. My dad wanted me to go to college to play softball so bad, but basically from playing travel softball my whole life and playing during school, I was so burnt out that when graduation came around, I was like, I am never touching a softball again. So I haven't. I also played the trumpet and I was actually pretty good at that. I was also like a part of everything. I was in student council, I was in honor society, I was in drama club, I was in like band club. I literally was in everything. Along with that, my dad instilled in me that like if I wasn't playing a sport or I wasn't doing anything, my grades had to be A's. So I was pretty much a straight A student. COVID hit when I was in my junior year, which is right around the same time that I met my fiance Cam. We're from a very, very small town in upstate New York, but he actually went to a private school. He didn't go to my public school, so I didn't know him. We started working at the same grocery store and the rest is history. But selfishly, I missed the pandemic because we were literally together all day, every day. And so a few years later, when he got his job out here in Massachusetts, it was like a no-brainer that we'd move in together and move away together because it literally felt like we were living together already. I also just knew from like the second that I met him that I would marry him, and I am. Basically my entire life, I've had to take risks that people doubt me on, but end up paying off in the long run. Moving away to Massachusetts and taking a semester off college in order to do that, my entire family was like, this is not gonna work out. This is not a good idea. It did. Same with reselling. Everyone was like, no, go to grad school. Like you got accepted, just do it. I didn't do it. Now I'm here. Mental health is still definitely really important to me and something that I'd love to find a way to like incorporate into my TikToks or somehow into my life. Just because I'm not going to grad school to become a therapist doesn't mean that I can't do something with mental health. Another random fact about me is that I'm a chronic nail biter. My dad bites his nails every single day and I've done it my entire life. I don't think I could ever stop. I've always wanted to be an influencer, like be online. I even started a YouTube channel when I was in middle school, maybe my freshman year, I can't remember, but basically like I was bullied out of it and honestly, thank God. And then after a few years of being away from home, I was like, I have no reason not to do this, so I started. We have a rabbit named Lululemon. I think I'll end this with the funnest fact of them all. I was fired from Lululemon. Yes, I worked at Lululemon and I was literally fired. We won't get into that today, but yeah. So I hope you guys learned some things about me. If you have any more questions about me, like feel free to ask. And let me know if I should drop the Lululemon story time. Okay, bye.